There we go.
Time for a down.
I was like, yeah, can we remember what we did last time?
We went to Tradara.
No, we didn't.
Not Tradara. Targa.
Targa.
Targa, the
I was
Targa
about to say,
plateau.
you decided to take us somewhere cold and snowy for Christmas.
Yes.
And was it Christmassy? No, it was not.
With a lot of robots.
Evil giant robots, the most Christmassy I've encountered.
I got a giant robot for my Christmas present. Technically.
When?
Computer?
Oh, okay.
It's
Giant.
not really a robot, it doesn't move much, does it?
No.
No. Okay. So yeah, so we did it, we did it successfully. We went and we explored the Targa and we shut down...
It was a hard one and we almost died.
Yeah, we shut down the boilers in the nick of time anyway. We were like one roll away from the darkness escaping when we took down that final robot.
Yeah.
That was a close one, and Daddy only forgot the rules at 1 point, slightly, which is good.
This game is excessively complex.
It's got a lot of rules. I'm trying to remember. I think we should probably, maybe someone needs to do some kind of app or something to
Yes.
do the rules for you, because there's so many. But yeah, so we come back from the Targa Plateau to the Wild West frontier.
We're going to town to get rid of all this corruption.
But speaking of corruption, the first thing we do is we roll to see if any of this Darkstone we have corrupts us.
Ah.
So for every piece of Darkstone you have, or item with a Darkstone icon, you roll 1 die.
Do I have any Darkstone icon thingies? No.
I don't have any icons, but I do have 3 bits.
3, 6.
So we roll a dice.
Yeah. And on a roll of 1, 2 or 3, you'll take a corruption hit.
I'm just going to do one and roll it 6 times.
Oh man, we're going to get so
1.
mutated.
That's going to take quite a while.
2, 3,
Uh-oh.
4, taken 2,
So yeah, it's okay, I'm counting for you.
5, 6. Okay, I only took 2.
So you get your willpower defense versus each of those.
First one,
Ugh.
saved. Second one, saved.
One moment.
Well, I took 9.
Okay, yeah,
When
so
last seen, I had just rolled my willpower roll to overcome the Darkstone corruption, and I had failed that willpower roll to overpower Darkstone corruption. Can I grit it?
you have 1 grit for use in basically in town and things. You could, if you really wanted to avoid it. Or, you could grit the roll to get rid of the corruption.
Yes, I suppose if I take the corruption, it's not going to mutate me, and I'm going to need to grit to make the successful roll to get rid of all that corruption.
This is true.
Oh, those smell very nice, those chocolate reindeer. There will be no noise from daughter number 1 for a moment, because she's got a reindeer in her mouth.
I need to do mine, so I've got... how many Darkstone? I've got 3 Darkstone, but I've also got 6 on my soul shard, which counts as 3, so I need to
Good
do
lord. You
6.
still have to roll for those. Oh, and you've also got an artefact.
Oh, and an artefact. You don't, right, 7. I need to get rid of that gate rifle.
We don't have any of those. Strangely, you'd have thought my frozen isopod or my chiton shield.
Unless you particularly wish to upgrade your bow to a gate rifle.
My watchman's bow can be upgraded to a gate rifle.
Well, yeah, you swap it for me.
Oh, and then I have a...
You have a gate rifle, which is better because it's...
But it will give me more corruptions.
Only like at the end of every mission you have 1 extra dice to see if you have a corruption. Alternatively, for the entirety of that mission you have an extra shot. Because it's shots 2. Critting on 5 or 6.
And you can't use it at the moment, can you? Because you're...
No, I've got way too many hands. I've got more guns than I know what to do with.
Delightful, a range of 10, 2 shots, and a critical hit on 5 and 6. Oh. It is, however, an anvil. The bow was not.
The bow was an anvil as well.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
But anyway,
right.
I'll take the corruption hit for this time. Or possibly take the corruption hit for it.
Man, I've got
1,
6
2,
whole anvils, and that's all I can take because I've only got a
3,
strength of 1.
4.
I'm only wee, being a saloon girl, if it's heavier than a...
I've only got 7.
So I took a corruption for all my troubles, and then I gave you a
Heavier
better
than a
gun.
barrel of ale, I ain't moving it.
Right, and we decided we were going to a large town.
Well, yes, the daughter decided that we would be
So
going to a
each of us
large
rolls 1
town.
dice. On a 1, 2 or 3 we had an additional travel hazard.
No.
No.
Yes.
Dad!
Yes. So if we could have
Well, we managed.
Rose's travel hazard, it is a D36.
I don't get a travel hazard.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I'll get your
Everybody
travel
gets one.
hazard. Yes,
I get
some
two.
bitch. I got
36, so a 20,
21.
a 26. It is a void storm.
Ugh.
A void storm has swept through the area, devastating the region, carrying away buildings and mutating the livestock and people. It is not a pretty sight. When you arrive in town, 2 random buildings have been destroyed by the void storm and cannot be visited during this town stay. Also, every hero gains 1 corruption point, ignoring willpower, for passing through the residual energies of the storm.
Alas.
I don't like 26.
Yeah, 26 sucks. Right, what do we have to roll?
Nothing.
Okay.
It is just a corruption point, which I believe will be enough to mutate you.
I'm going to mutate into
I
a
get
mutant.
3,
I got 1.
Lily gets 1. So you mutate, so you roll another D36.
Want to mutate.
I'm rolling my treasure.
62?
62. 62, 62.
You're lucky you don't already have any mutations.
So yeah, the chances of exploding are 0.
I don't want to be a mutant either.
Your nose has fallen off.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
You are in bad shape. All your town location event chart rolls are -1 to the roll until you sort your nose out.
I'm going to have to go and get a nose job on.
No, 32. 32.
32. Plague Church. Approached on the road by a tattered figure in dirty robes, he tells you of a church nearby beset by a plague of pestilence. Okay.
Is that it?
No. Each hero must decide to turn away and keep on the road or ride out to help this cursed group. Each hero that decides to help must spend 1 grit or take d6 corruption hits, as they are ravaged by the plague. Then they make a spirit 5 or more test. If successful, gain 25 XP. If at least 5 successes are rolled, between all heroes helping, the plague is warded off and the grateful church give the heroes its prized artifact for coming to their aid.
I'm just going to stick on the road. I've shaken off a plague before, but this one might be harder.
My nose just fell off. I'm not feeling charitable. I need to go and get some nose surgery.
Well, I'm not going to try and do that on my own then.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Really
You don't
good
bother with the plague church.
Sorry, imaginary people. We're in a hurry.
Right. I get a 41. Stampede!
Dad.
The earth shakes and the thunderous onslaught is deafening as a massive herd of buffalo stampede across the trail around you. Each hero must make a strength 4 or more test to keep control of their mount. If passed, gain 15 XP as you stare down the unruly herd. If failed, your horse panics at the chaos and throws you off. Roll once on the injury chart using 3d6 and discarding the lowest single die.
Yay.
So strength 4 or more, 3 dice.
2 dice.
1 dice.
4, Mama.
Oh, thank goodness it's a
Pass.
4. Mama is not very strong. Oh, child.
So you could grit it if you wanted, or you could take the injury.
I vote injury.
Okay, so you roll 3 dice.
Yikes. Keep a hold of your horses.
Discard the lowest.
Yoink.
What are we left with?
9.
9. What is injury number 9?
Oh dear. Is your nose about to fall off as well?
No.
That's a mutation.
Yes. Injury number 9 is you've got a broken collarbone. Everyone's favourite injury.
Oh, we hate that one.
That got it. Kitty cat number 2 got it. Now I got it.
Okay, and the last travel hazard is number 14,
Dad.
which is a shooting star. Blazing across the night sky, the burning trail of a shooting star catches your eye. A good omen, perhaps. The hero that rolled this result may make a law 6 or more check.
You have a lot of law.
3, and then 4, and then 5. 6.
Isn't that the maximum of
It
one
is.
thing?
I have a lot of books that put me on law 6. Do any of them help? No, none of my books help. Oh well.
It failed. Nothing.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
If it was a success, what would happen?
I would regain D3 grit. So we have.
We've come to town.
And now draw the little card thingies.
You have a broken collarbone.
Meanwhile, in
Meanwhile.
town.
Naughty horse.
Meanwhile,
Look, the horse didn't do anything wrong. There was a stampede and you just didn't reassure her enough. Poor Squelchy.
there you go. Meanwhile, your nose has fallen off. Right.
Do I at least lose all these corruptions?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You remove all corruption and, well, get a mutation.
Right. So we get to this large town. Oh, you need to roll your 2d6 to decide what kind of large town we're at.
6.
6.
6, 7, or 5.
Yeah, because of Squelchy, the Wonder Horse.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have a rail town, a standard frontier town, or a standard frontier town.
Rail
rail.
towns are better, aren't they? They're not
We like rail
trained.
towns because you get trained and you can send telegrams that give you permanent sanity and things and all kinds of good stuff.
The telegraph is good.
Rail town.
Choo choo.
Choo-choo. It is a large rail town, but 2 of the locations have been ravaged by that. So I suggest you just draw 6.
Yeah.
And make damn sure one of them's a doctor. I need to get this mutation fixed.
It's
1.
the smuggler's den. Smuggle you a new nose.
2.
Saloon. Win a new nose at a game of cards.
3.
Frontier outposts. See if the army's got a new nose for you. Everyone gets a free nose when you sign up.
4.
General store. General noses.
5.
Mutant quarter. A mutant nose.
Oh, well, I've already got a mutant nose. I want rid of my mutant nose. Come on, child.
5. Doc's
Doc's
office.
office.
6 is the doc's office. Should we just do it? Anyway, we oh no, the street market was destroyed by a storm. Oh no, and the gambling hall. No great loss.
No.
Well, thank you,
The
kid,
big
because
one.
for a minute there, I was
The
sure.
mutant quarter also has a doctor.
But not as good
And
as
the campsite also has a campsite doctor.
But
The dock office is possibly the most reliable, I guess. Maybe.
Although only if you roll well.
If you roll well.
If you roll a 5, it's a bad day to be at the doc's office.
Yeah. So, daily events, we get 2 because it's a rail town.
Good grief.
It's still a very good town.
Keep looking out the window like, when's it gonna snow?
Snowy.
Choose 2. 2 daily
Snowing
events.
down the road.
What do we got?
Just another day on the frontier.
Okay, so we get one of the rail town special ones.
It's rolling.
Which is 2. News travels fast. A telegraph comes through the line from a neighbouring town. They're under attack. And the demonic swarm is headed your way. Move the darkness marker 1 space forward on the town event track. So it was on 1 and it now goes to 2.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
We just can't catch a break.
Market prices down.
Well, that's a small.
A small break.
All prices in town today are -10 and -20 if you have a tentacle moustache.
Okay.
He's still not getting rid of that mutation.
No, it's a good one.
Right then.
All it is a mutation that...
Have you got void boils as well?
We're
Yes,
getting rid of the
I'm
void
getting rid of
boils apparently. We don't like void boils.
No.
But the tentacle moustache will keep. The same way I'm keeping my slippery skin.
You weirdo.
It has no downside. It'll let
Some
me
of these-
sneak past people.
Yeah,
They
you...
can't
No
get
downside
a
apart
grip.
from. No downside apart from you will die like the dog if you get the same one again.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 36 chance. And you can grit it.
Well, you're all mad. I'm going straight to the doc's office.
Right, so where are we going to stay? The hotel or the campsite?
I guess the campsite, because you
You're going
guys are all
campsite.
cheapskates and more
Cheapskates.
exciting things happen in the campsite, don't
Okay.
they? Than in
The
the
dog
hotel.
always coming to the campsite.
Right, 2d6 for everyone who's in the campsite. See what happens. Uneventful
8.
night.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Should have gone to a hotel. Should I grit it?
Would you like to hear what it is first?
I guess. Is that allowed?
Yeah, you can hear what it is first before you decide if you want to grit it or not. So that's the town events. So this on the other side is campsite. And you rolled a 2.
I did indeed.
Demon attack. Outside the relative safety of the town border, the campsite is exposed to the elements and to attack from all manner of unsavoury creatures. During the night, a swarm of demonic hellbats and stranglers rampage through the camp, killing with wanton brutality. Make an agility 5 or more or cunning 5 or more test to escape into the night. If successful, gain 50 XP, but you must flee the town. Your stay in town is over. If failed, take 3d6 wounds with no defence.
Maybe I'll grit that.
If KO'd, you're carried off with by demons, never to be seen again.
Yeah, let's just grit that.
You gonna grit that?
Yeah, let's just
I'm going to grit
grit that.
Okay.
Let's just grit that.
Do I hear demons? No.
No, you don't, because I rolled a 7.
Yes, our friend Rob, first character, first town, died due to that.
7.
That was the end of his gunslinger. That is an uneventful night.
Yay!
And I get an 11, which is an uneventful night.
Huzzah!
Okay, where's everyone going?
The doc's office.
Doc's office.
The doc's
Where I
office.
must be careful because
Was it 2 dice or 1?
You roll 2d6 for the town event, and if your nose has fallen off,
Location
you subtract,
event.
Yeah, for the town location event. And I think if your nose has fallen off, you subtract 1 from it as well.
well, that's bad because
The smell of death.
well, the smell of death is great because that is nothing
It is
happens.
nothing. Oh, doc's
She
office.
rolled it for the smell of death.
I just smell death.
I got 7 smell of death.
Oh, thank goodness. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
10.
10.
But it's 10 because I take 1 off, which means the doc is an expert surgeon, is really on top of things today. All attempts at surgery made today are +1 to the roll on the shard.
Woo!
Which means I cannot die.
You cannot die. This is a chance for impressive scars. So, what's happening with Lily?
I'm gonna treat the void boils.
Treat the void
First.
boils. So how much does it cost?
200.
$200 in costing.
And I roll 1d6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Void boils. Number 3 for void boils.
2. No!
What
Failed.
happened?
Failed. Do you get half your money back?
It's mine, Doctor, mine.
Do you want to get rid of the injury as well?
I'm trying with the injury now.
So $100. Yeah.
And
5.
5. No, 4.
Four.
So I just got a normal one.
No, it's 5 because all rolls to the surgery are +1.
Yeah, but
No,
that
that's
was
my
Mama's.
surgery.
No, it says all rolls on surgery are +1 today.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's.
So,
So
5.
you're-
Success!
Yeah, your previous was a 3, which is still a failure, I think, isn't it?
No, that's a success for 2.
3? Oh, 3 is it? No, previously, yeah. Previously you had still a fail because you rolled a 2, so it went to a 3, which is still
So
a fail.
I got rid of my collarbone.
But you did
So
get
why
a
on
void
earth
boil.
did we make a child roll for the location event if her location event was going to be succeeded by mine?
Because what if we all got he's a great doctor?
Okay.
What if we all got the same doctor, Mama?
It is the same doctor, but you have a different event each event. Some events are unique to you, but that one, which is all rolls, is everybody gets +1 to the rolls. Equally, if we'd got someone got the -1 to the rolls, we'd all be at -1.
Okay.
Hence, last time round was like, I'm not going to use the doctor today because somebody else rolled a -1 to the roll. I'm going to come back tomorrow.
Fair enough.
We got rid of the broken collarbone.
Huzzah! Can
Oh,
I get rid
can
of
I
my
do it again?
mutant nose?
No, I think it says, doesn't it say failed? Mutation's not healed and the doctor refunds 5 money, and it's limited 1 surgery attempt per injury mutation. You could go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You could try to get your Voidball's removed the mutant doctor.
Can I go to 2 places at once?
Not on the same day. No. So yes, for you it is roll d6 times $50 to see how much it costs. $50 to try and get your nose put back on again. Presumably you kept it in a pocket.
Very inexpensive nose job.
Well, it fell off. It wasn't destroyed. It's just in a pocket.
Right. Okay.
Stitch my nose back on, please.
Obviously, put it on some ice. Right. And then what do I have to roll?
And then another d6, and you want to try and see as high as you can. 3 is a failure. This nose cannot be replaced.
I've not got any grit on it. I do get half my money back.
You do. You get $25.
What about your frozen isopod mana?
Oh yes, did you roll for your isopod? Is that the end of your adventure?
I did not.
No, that's what the isopod does.
It's supposed to give me extra grit, but
That's what maximum grit.
maximum grit rather than. Yeah, but it might just wake up and attack us.
Yes, you still should roll.
1.
On the roll of 1, the isopod thaws and wakes up, attacking you. Discard and make a strength 5+ test. If failed, roll once on the injury table.
Okay.
My isopod has...
Isopod woke up straight
Which
away.
unfortunately means that I can no longer use it to keep my nose on ice.
Yeah.
Right, so what do I roll?
Strength 5 or more.
Strength 5!
You did not get injured as it attacked you.
I smacked the isopod, it woke up, and I was like, excuse me, that's my nose, whap!
Now, okay, I am going to try and heal some of my stuff. I do not.
Did you do your roll on the...
I did, and
location?
I got smell of death.
Oh.
What else? Right.
Nothing.
I do not want to have fused fingers. So my fused fingers cost me $200 to get rid of. Some changes required. And 100.
Meh.
Well,
Right then,
We should make some lunch in a minute.
do I get rid of my fused fingers?
No.
No.
No. You don't die!
But at least it's not botched. It is merely failed, so I get $100 back.
And you can try again tomorrow because it's not botched and it can never be healed. It's failed and it can't be
I
healed.
could try again tomorrow in the mutant quarter. All the campsite. Okay. I am going to also pay $100 to treat corruption. Right, roll a d6. I'm going to try and remove 3. So
Where does it say that you cannot try again at the doc's office?
Surgery. Limit 1 surgery attempt per injury mutation.
Fair enough.
And I roll 4, 5, 6, so I don't take any wounds. Woohoo! So all 3 corruption is removed. Do I want to buy any... does anyone want to buy anything from the other side? Any bandages or herbs?
let's see.
I'll buy some bandages.
There's tonic.
There's also tonic, which is grit, effectively. Very expensive.
I'll just get me some bandages. How much are they?
It says on the back of the card, you can see the things you can buy. I think it's
What's a
$50.
darkstone?
Yeah, I'll buy some bandages for $50. In fact, I'd probably better buy 3 because we used 3 on our last adventure.
Yeah, we used like a lot of side bag tokens.
Right, well here's a bandage. Please to give me a bandage for putting in my side bag.
1 bandage.
Brings it forth. Dad's
There
lost
are
the
some.
bandages.
I've been
Bandages.
looking at the injections.
Where bandage?
There.
I am not.
You're going to be
sure.
injected.
That one is expensive,
It's very expensive.
but it's very good.
Yep, you start with a whole load of grit.
You start with all your max grit.
I could have a lot of grit if I use that. Not going to. Well, that's a good point. You can sell anything. Sell any items you don't feel you need. Which
Oh,
means...
I've got a filled specimen jar.
Oh, yeah.
Next time I visit the doc's office, I can sell the filled specimen jar to the doc for D6 times $100, which will help me
Has it got a nose in it?
No. Oh, $600. He's very excited about this specimen.
Ah, the rare nose dropping off bug.
Probably was my frozen isopod. I am now going to get... What's best? More bandages, I think?
There's tonic.
There's also herbs, which is 2d6 rather than 1d6 wounds. But they are a little bit more expensive.
There are like injections too.
Oh, I got $125.
Bear in mind, we should have been also, all things are minus $10 today, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So we need to work that one out. Hang on. So that is...
Give me back $10.
I'll give you a lot.
Give me back 20 back.
Give you a lot more than that. So it was
Give me 40
$10 for your attempt to get rid of the nose falling off.
Uh-huh.
Then it was $10 for your bandages.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the only two things you've bought this.
Yep.
Could I have 40 back?
So yeah, you've got, what have you got? You've got boils
Both injuries.
and the injury, yeah, boils and the collarbone, and you're about to buy some other stuff, are we?
Maybe I'm thinking.
Okay, so it's 20 back at them. Oh, 40, yes, you're right, because you've got mustache as well. Mustache.
Here is $125. May I have some herbs?
Which are minus 10, so I only need 115.
Here's $115. Can I have some herbs?
Yes, here's some oregano.
Oregano. Not trying to smoke it to get high. And I suppose I had better have... Tonic is a grit, isn't it?
Tonic is a grit.
And it's only 190, so here's $500. Please give me and tonic. And a lot of change.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 10.
No.
No, you're not buying anything.
Nope.
No. I might buy an extra herbs, so I need to pay 115. 115. I need to get herbs from me, a tonic for Rose.
You do. Give me a tonic.
There is a feudal tonic.
A feudal tonic?
Yeah, it's top one of the pile. It'll do.
It's still a tonic.
It is fundamentally still a tonic.
Tonic is good.
And some more herbs for me. I already have a specimen jar, but I haven't filled it. Okay, are we done? Oh no! Tell you what I'm going to do.
In the doctor's office,
Before
buy a
anything
specimen
further,
jar.
no, I'm going to spend $50 to send a telegram home.
Ooh, and then you can get...
I advise everyone to. So a luck 4 or more. 2 dice.
My luck is poor. My luck is poor.
What does sending a telegram home do?
You send a telegraph to a friend or relative back east telling them of your adventures. Make a luck 4 or more test. If passed, you receive a reply before town stay is over. Gain 1 sanity permanently.
Permanently extra sanity goes up to 15.
You're higher. You are 17 at the moment.
Am I?
Yes, because you took the advance that gave you extra sanity.
We're going to have to write this down
We
somewhere.
have. It's on the little sheet I have at once.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it too.
I haven't.
I'm going. There we go. I've got it. I've sent a telegram home. I get an extra
How much
sanity.
does it cost?
What do we roll?
$50.
Oh yeah, I can pay $50. Give me $50 change.
$50 change. Oops.
$50 change. And then what do we roll?
Your luck, whatever your luck is.
I'm quite lucky.
I am terribly lucky. I only have 1.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's not terribly lucky, that's just terrible. I'm terribly lucky, I have 3.
And you're looking to get 4 or more.
Yes, easily.
Okay, you
Yeah,
have
but
you have an extra sanity.
I have 18 sanity now. I'm
Yeah, you
so
got
freaking
4.
sane.
You've got 4 too.
Makes up for the fact that I'm really puny.
Everybody gets a telegram back.
Yay.
Everyone
Now I'm
here,
on
good
12,
and healthy,
aren't
wear
I?
scarves.
Now
Stop.
I'm on 12 and I get that.
So that puts let's think that puts Lily onto 13. That puts Rose onto 18, and Wandering Blossom onto 21.
Damn, we got too many flower names.
Squelchy is the only one with not a flower name.
Squelchy the horse.
I need to give you a 10 XP for using Squelchy.
Squelchy! Squelchy is very helpful.
Squelchy, the most helpful horse in the West.
Right then. So that was that day.
I bought
Unless anyone's got
Squelchy
anything else they want to do. Oh, I've got to sell. That's right, a sell before I get run out of town for some strange reasons.
Why are you going to be run out
I
of
don't
town?
know, but you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to sell this Trun Disintegrator.
Rainbow shot 1.
Yeah, none of us got strength 4, so none of us can use it. It also uses grit to attack. I'm also going to sell the...
Do I not want?
I'm also going to sell the Watchman's Bow.
I don't need that.
Are we going back to Targa?
I don't know. At some point, maybe.
Because I'm like...
But also, it takes no ambuls, so...
Yeah, I can just hold it forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Just keep the remote control in my pocket.
I don't need this.
You're going to sell the vest.
400.
Oh! I forgot something about my abilities.
What?
I should sell this gate rifle. Because I'm a lightweight and I may only use guns that have the keyword light.
Oh, dear. That's why you had the bow, wasn't it?
That's why I had the bow and not the rifle. Trade me back.
So you have the bow back, not the rifle, because you can't use the rifle, but you can use a bow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're much harder to use than a rifle in, real physical strength terms, but this game has nothing to do with reality, so
Okay. In which case I'll sell the gate rifle.
yeah.
Or do I sell the gate rifle, or do I sell the beast hunter's rifle?
Well, determine.
Shots 2. Both of them got 2 shots. Both have got the same range. One is always +1 damage. The other crits on a 5 or 6. Sell the gate rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I want to give it. Do we want to buy it? No, I'm not going to bother with another henchman anytime soon. So let's give it that one. Let's also sell this plasma arc pistol.
Lots of people want pistols.
There's your $400.
Unless it's light and then I want it.
Sadly not. It is Artifact Targa gun pistol tech.
Yeah. I can only use light guns, for I'm a lightweight.
Okay. So you got your 400 for that. I get 800, 1750, 2350 plus 75, 2425. So I get $2,425.
You realise that rifle was eventually mine.
It's eventually
The gate rifle. I had to give it to you because I was full of rifles.
Okay. So
Which costs 900.
do you want to obliterate your debt by giving me that rifle? Yeah. Debt cancelled then. 2,425.
Good.
And you are no longer in debt to me. You've paid off your dog debt with a
Don't
rifle.
eat your hair, child.
2,425. We shall call this the Resurrection Fund.
I was about to say, you are swimming in the coin.
For now. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's probably enough to buy another best.
You can
doggo.
bring someone back from the dead, can you?
Yeah, it's also the bring someone back from the dead, because it costs $500 per level to bring someone back from the dead.
Yikes.
Indeed. Okay, so that was everything. Alright. Unless anyone got anything else they want to sell?
No, I think I'm holding on to everything at the moment because I can hold
At
on
least
to
now
it.
I can carry another handgun.
Can we see if we're going to get a daily event?
Don't get a daily event, child.
We did not.
Huzzah.
The next day.
Now we have to get a daily event.
Now, yeah, sorry, it's not a daily event, that's a town event, which is a bad thing from the darkness. But yeah.
Yes, it's very much a whole existence of prison, and every day something terrible happens.
Pretty much.
Come then, child.
There we go.
Doom us, but not too badly.
2.
Oh, do you get to pick your favourite with the horse?
No. Rail towns always have 2 events, but
Gosh
they're not
darn.
always bad. What's the first one?
Looking for work. Many new faces have arrived in town recently, and they all seem eager to make a name for themselves. All allies cost 50 less each, minimum 50, for the rest of this town stay.
Mm.
I've seen things!
Uh-oh, says Orchid. That's what I meant to do. Orchid, whilst I was in the docks, I was going to have some docks stuff done as well. I'll quickly do that. Because it's going to go badly for Orchid.
Yeah,
So-
Orchid was already in.
Yeah,
a lot
Orchid's
of-
like mutated up the zoo. So Orchid, I was going to try and pay for her to get rid of her
everything.
Go for the apparition.
the bloated form first. So bloated form costs $50 to get rid of.
40.
$40 to get rid of. And can the doc get rid of her bloated form?
Yes.
6, which is impressive scars, so she actually gets +1 health as well. So no bloated.
Huzzah, she's just tiny and don't eat your hair.
So that is, so she's now on technically 15 health.
She's just tiny and ghostly now. Get rid of those things too!
We're going to get rid of the disgusting demon body.
Mm-hmm.
So that costs
She's tiny, got 2 heads, and she's a ghost.
$100.
No, it doesn't. It costs $90.
And has even more impressive scars, as I imagine being removed of a...
Take 10 back, Dad.
Yeah, you keep overcharging
yeah.
yourself.
Take 10 back. So she goes up to 16 health and is no longer a tiny demon body. She's still a ghostly apparition with a second head, though.
Can we get rid of those?
I'll get rid of the ghostly apparition. So
The second
Can we
head
get
is
rid of the
good.
second head?
the second head's great.
No.
Yeah, the second head is great. It gives us another
So
roll.
that
It
is
makes us have to roll every time we land on...
No, that's ghostly.
that's
apparition.
ghostly form. The second head has like no downside other than you
I
get a
love
second
how
head.
that's the third thing we solve. We solved the bloated form and the demonic body before we solved the ghostly apparition thing.
Yeah. And it is 2, which is free, so it's not. So I get $20 back. So that is still. You know what? Actually, I think you're right. Let's get rid of that second head whilst we're here. That costs $90.
Too many dollars on this table.
$90, and the success is 5. It's successful.
Yay.
So Orchid is back down to merely being a ghostly apparition.
Huzzah! No 2 heads.
So yeah, no 2 heads. I
Looks really
think she's also survived enough now to have every single one of the Ashigaru upgrades. So she has caution, she has hearty already, she has luck and loyalty, she has sidekick, she has she has ignorance. So the only one left
I love how ignorance is an upgrade.
it is I think the only one she's got left to go is for the honour of my house. So she's got them all.
Ignorance is not an upgrade.
Does my doggo have enough to upgrade?
Your doggo is now on 2 out of the 3 it needs before it gets an upgrade. They advance much more slowly. Did you want to get rid of your acidic drool on your dog, by the way? Yeah.
We'll stop him exploding when that happens again.
So you get to pay for the D6 times whatever to pay.
That is $140.
No, 130.
No, I already
Don't
took...
forget your tentacle mustache.
Oh, yeah, I forgot your tentacle mustache.
But first, can I read I've seen things?
Hang on, no, because you want to do this like that. Now roll to see if you've removed the acidic drool. Yes, you no longer have a drooly dog. Right. Then we actually get to day 2 after we've sorted all our allies out of all their problems, apart from the slight ghostly apparition of Orchid. Now,
Right.
I've seen things.
Delving down into the mines and coming face to face with the horrors that reside there is hard enough for the heroes of this world. For normal folk, they can't help but be changed by it. Choose one advanced ally in the hero
Posse?
posse, or that you purchase during this town stay, to immediately gain 1 ally XP and 1 corruption point, ignoring their pair.
That would level your dog up. You want a slightly corrupted dog
Who's seen too
who's
much?
seen too much. On the dog. Yeah, on the dog. So if you flip to the other side,
It's an
you
unmutated
roll
dog now.
one of those. It's an unmutated dog.
It's hilarious to me that they keep, mutant dogs.
Well, we don't know.
Oh, I guess we
Giving
do.
it a few breath mints.
Well,
6.
breath alkalines.
Vicious bark.
Did you not already have that?
We had bark. All adjacent enemies are now -1 and they're to hit wells as well.
His bark is worse than his bite.
It is now that we've got rid of the acid anyway.
Natural sixes trigger abilities.
Things as usual. Yeah. So there we go. So if you are standing next to something and the dog is standing next to something, it's -2 to its die roll to hit you.
Useful.
Very useful.
You and your dog need to start flanking.
Yeah. So there you go. That was the start of day 2. Where do people wish to stay?
Me and Dog are staying here.
In the campsite.
And well, if everyone's in the campsite, I guess I'm in the campsite even though it's stupid dangerous.
Campsite. 2d6. 7, an uneventful night.
And on no, 5.
7.
The damn fool thing happens. And I didn't get
I think
into it.
it's demons.
No. 5 is I think it's sickness.
Is it the plague?
Plague.
I can
It's
check
the plague.
the
It's the
plague.
plague. It's the plague. It's the plague. No, it's stories of terror. Getting sleep in your tent is nearly impossible as the drunken prospectors tell tales of terror around the campfires. Nearby, many of their stories sink into your mind, leaving you shaken to the core. Make a law 5 or more check.
My law is free.
No, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's only Rose who has to worry about these scary tales.
I'm going to get scared by nightmares. Uh-oh.
Okay. If you fail, take d6 sanity damage, ignoring willpower.
Oh, now I roll a 6.
It doesn't particularly matter because we're a rail town, so we get on a train and you get better.
Yeah. Days.
And then their nose fell off.
I know, right? It's the most
That is the
disheartening.
tale of terror.
To the mutant quarter and get that fixed.
Okay, yeah, where are people going?
Well, since I can't go to the doc's office, I'll go to the mutant quarter and get that fixed. I need my nose.
You're going to get the word yeah, mutant quarter. I'm going to get rid of my fused fingers. So,
Me.
you've got to find it. Mutant quarter, mutant quarter.
Mutant quarter, mutant quarter. Sorry, I got caught up in the rhythm.
It's a quarter of a mutant.
No, it isn't. It's the quarter of town that mutants live in. I love how they get a whole quarter. It's not like the mutant
Ghetto.
It's not like the mutant 1/8 or something. I'm still in the doc's office. Give me a mutant quarter, please.
There's only one of those. So what do we get? What are we going to roll? 5.
5. Little thief! A mutant street urchin bumps into you. And with a sorry mister, takes off running. It doesn't take long to realise that he swiped the contents of your pocket. Make an agility 5 or more test to catch the little thief. If passed, gain 20 XP. If failed, she gets away. Discard 3 psychic tokens and D3 Darkstone.
Well.
Well then, go on then. Agility.
Is it? It's agility, right? My agility is.
Do I have to roll agility as well?
No, it's just the person who got.
I got 4.
Just the daughter.
Yay!
Well, yeah, I'm keeping that 6 that rolled across the table
Okay.
randomly.
So you get 20 XP.
Okay.
I got another 6 and a 4.
It's all good.
Right then. Oh, I've got it in my hand, so I may as well do me.
No.
8. Mutant Saloon. You
Well,
find your way to a dark and raucous mutant saloon where the drinks are strong and the mutant saloon girls are stronger. Gain a tequila token.
tequila.
What's that?
It's a kind of alcohol.
It's basically whiskey, but 2d6 in the same way herbs
Well,
and
in the
bandages.
game, it's whiskey 2d6. In the real world, it's a type of Mexican liqueur.
You may pay
Is
$25.
it brewed from cactuses? Did I make that up?
You may pay $25 for a mutant saloon girl performance. Gain 15 XP and roll d6 and 3 or more recover a grit, but take a corruption hit. I don't think I need the grit. I'm okay for mutant saloon girls. It's fine. There we go.
Yeah, you've got real saloon girls. What do you want mutant saloon girls for? I say real, we're all real, but you know.
So 2d6.
Yes, it's distilled from the blue agave, which is a cactus.
There you go.
Tequila.
Remembering you are -1 because your nose fell off.
Yes, which is what I'm doing down here. Oh dear, one of us. Yeah, probably. 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 7. Rickety buildings and deformities galore. Just another day in the mutant part of town. No event. Woot.
Okay, so if you flip it to the other side, you'll see there is a mutant doctor.
Mutant surgeon. Choose one mutation you want to remove. Oh dear.
You know, it's not a. It's a mutation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's $50.
$50.
I've got no grit is my problem though, and you can get butchered. Right, well, let's try not to get butchered with no grit. Oh dear. Painful success. The mutation is healed, but it is a painful experience. Lose 1 sanity permanently. Oh, I'd only just gained 1
Let's
sanity.
do that.
On the plus side, I've got my nose back.
So
It just really hurt, so much so that I'm slightly
You
less
can-
sane than I was before.
I'm doing that.
Okay. Getting rid of the void boils, so $50.
Hopefully.
$40. That's a good point.
Oh, yeah. We're still
Give me
markets
60
down.
back.
60 back.
Oh,
No.
Paid
$10
100.
tokens.
You need yeah, that's okay. You give me that, but it's actually costing you only $30, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I swap like 5 of these for a 25 because I'm just drowning in $5 coins?
Okay.
Ridiculous.
There you go.
Where's my 25?
Don't know.
Anyway.
I'm just, tired of drowning in. Oh no, you just made our daughter botch by throwing a coin into the part of her dice. Can't you roll that one again?
Well,
Because
we've got a grit if we want to use the grit.
Yeah.
it really was caused by you throwing $25 at her though. See?
Success mostly.
Success mostly. What does that mean?
The mutation is healed, but they couldn't get all the evil out. Gain D3 corruption hit points, ignoring willpower.
Okay.
Success mostly.
Mostly.
Only mostly better.
1.
Yeah, so you got 1 corruption, but you got rid of the void boils.
Bye-bye.
Right. I'm just decided to. This is. Yeah. Okay.
It's better than nothing. At least my nose is back on. Okay, it gave me like.
I'm actually
insanity.
not convinced it's worth it to get rid of my fuse fingers chancing the mutant dog.
Well, I'm just like
Hmm.
super happy to have got my.
You
nose
nearly butchered me, Dad.
It was a whole thing.
I might not go for mutant dogs. I'm not sure the odds of that are worth the.
You nearly butchered me.
You sorted yourself out in the end. Tell you what I might do instead.
There is the campsite one.
Yeah, I suppose you could go to the campsite doctor, but are they any better than the mutant doctor?
No. They're about the same.
They're all bad.
Except the doc's office.
Except the doctor. I decided I might just like not bother doing anything at all, and just say you're nuts to it and leave, because I don't think. Oh, there's a back alley doc in the Smuggler's Den, but he's like worse than the mutant doc. Clearly worse.
Can I see?
Let's not go to the back alley
He
doctor.
kills you on a roll of 1.
One dead. 2 tree found.
I might just decide I've had enough of this town and live with my affliction. I think I will. I've had enough. I've got a load of money.
Yeah, I do
don't
not
think-
want to roll a death.
I don't think there's anything I particularly want to buy anywhere. So I'm just going to go home. Just going to leave town.
Well, I've healed all my things, so
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
leaving
to be honest, I've done everything I came here to do. I've solved my thing, I've got my nose back,
The
and I've
doggo
bought some
Yeah.
bandages,
now.
herbs,
The
and
doggo
tonic.
wants to
We
get
do.
rid of corruption, though. How does the doggo get rid of
I don't
corruption?
think you can in the mutant quarter.
Doc's office in.
Well, yeah, but the doggo does. Doggo goes wherever you go.
Also, you went to the doc's office with a doggo.
The doggo didn't have corruption at that point.
Yeah.
We do have to roll a d6 though, even if we all leave now, to see if we get an event.
One.
We do get an event.
No,
Those of you who are still there,
I am not still there, I just can't reach that far across the table.
well, you are, because you technically you two are, because you still went somewhere that.
Oh yeah, we went to the mutant quarter, yeah.
Yeah. So town event chart.
Doggo
2d6.
is still there,
2d6. Please.
because Doggo is your
Whilst
doggo.
you are still in town, what happened with you? 2d6.
Oh, 2d6, everybody. Oh dear.
11.
6.
11.
Only one person needed to roll.
Well, you need to tell me this.
And what did
On
you?
my 3rd glass of port, goddammit, it's Christmas.
It makes no difference if you're going anyway.
Okay.
Because one is all prices in town are 50 due up due to increased demand because the end is nigh, and the other is there is spreading fear somewhere shuts. You don't really care. You're leaving. Leave town. We basically mostly dealt with our
Mostly
problems.
did it. We're mostly better.
The doggo really wants to get rid of the corruption.
Yeah, I've got some fused fingers still, and Orchid's still got her ghostly apparition going on.
And I'm a bit balmy, but generally,
Okay, but
successful night in town.
we get on the train, so you heal all your sanity from being on the
Woot.
train.
Being on a train is such a comforting experience, not like in the real world.
No.
I suppose it's more comforting than schlepping it on Squelchy and the other horses across the wilderness.
I suppose, I don't know, if you offer me the opportunity in the real world to get on a horse or get on a train, it's the horse every time, I'm
I
afraid.
think the rest of you walk. 'cause you
Trains
haven't
give
got
me
a
motion
horse.
sickness, horses do not.
We have nondescript, not very special, don't deserve a name horses.
Have we been through the desert on a horse with no name?
Correct.
Oh dear.
The only one who also has a horse with a name is Squelchy. Okay, so there you go, that's town.
Squelchy is
That was
Squelchy is a
town.
better horse than all the other horses.
I have a better horse than you, so I've named it. Right, well that's us done for the day then. I had better go and see about some lunch.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.